Hi. Just arrived at the baby memorial. Three minutes to 3. Oh my god, I'm not late. I thought I was late. I was 10 minutes late. And I'm so wound up. The boy's dad collected the boys yesterday about past 5, 6 o'clock. And then the plan is he drops them at Explore Learning at 3 o'clock. And I rang him to ask him if he will sit with them for another hour till I get back. It starts at 3 o'clock. And he won't. It just really upsets me that he said he was coming at 3 o'clock yesterday and turned up 2.5, 3 hours late. And when I ask him for an hour. So he's happy to leave the boys on their own. Thanks, Dean. So I've arranged my 85-year-old neighbour to sit with them when they get home at 4 o'clock because I won't be there. I just can't. The agreement with social services a year and a half ago, not last Christmas, the Christmas before, is he wanted to see the boys, pick them up Friday and return them 4 o'clock Sunday. It was fine. But they go to their class on a Saturday morning. He doesn't want to drop them off. He doesn't want to contribute. We were only 3 months into the agreement and it doesn't even matter. He stopped doing the Friday, stopped doing the Saturday morning. We don't know who's coming or going. In the past 9 weeks, he's had 2 weekends. And I just wanted just a little bit. And I know that's what killed Paula. Just being put on with the dad of her first child and then a second child. So all that I'm told is just do it all yourself, do it all yourself. Okay, I'll do it all myself. But, you know, I have to work to pay for the childcare, which takes me away from my children. And why can't the dads help? Why does this country think that the mothers have to do everything? And I'm not disregarding dads that want to. I'm really sympathetic to them. What is it? The dress in purple. Father. Anyway. I'm talking about the ones that put on us over and over and over again. I remember Paula asking me, how did you do it? It's such terrible depression, postnatal depression, bereavement, when Romeo was 2. And Dean just left everything to me. And I had no childcare or help. I remember saying to her, the only way I survive is by don't ask anything for myself. Don't expect anything for myself. don't have any interests or wishes or hopes or career path because when I did, it hurt so much that I couldn't get any help. So I don't ask for anything for myself, and I just stay in 7 days a week and look after the children, which I love looking after the children. I love it. I don't want them to go to childminders and nannies and after school clubs. I really don't. I want to be there all the time. But this society, it makes us single women, it puts the blame on us that we made this. No, it took two. That we made this and that we have to just do everything. And with Paula, is she had to work to pay the £200 she was paying for the room rental, or to get the deposit for the house when she was going to move next to me. Why couldn't Indy's dad send her the money? Sat at home, looking after himself. I'm so hurt by them. I'm so hurt that these fathers drive women to despair, looking after themselves. Two weeks before she died, Dean dropped the kids off, and he'd left a debt. So I have to pick up all his debts. And I said, will you please contribute something? He doesn't contribute anything. He got some coins out of his pocket, and threw them at me. Screaming at me. 5p's and 2p's. Not an underarm gentle throw, an overarm. Threw them at me. He didn't know, but Paula was in the kitchen. She'd stayed overnight for an X Factor night. She was so upset. She was going through the same abuse. And she tried to reason with him. She knew what I was going through. She's the only person who knew what I was going through. And it's really hard to understand the lone parent. It's really hard to understand unless you've been there. How hard it is to do everything. I love motherhood. I love raising my children. Just a little bit of help, whether it's to pump up the wheel on the car or buy the school uniforms, something. Just to take the pressure off. I just feel I get left in despair. It just gets me so angry. I need to go in.
Baby Zara Alijazani and her sisters Lily, Poppy, Jasmine and Roberta. Leah, Aidan,
we will remember. In the sharpness of the winter and in the greening of the spring, through the journey of the seasons, we will
Remember.
in joy and sadness, in shared sorrow and soothed pain, in endings and new beginnings, we will remember them. Death separates us from those we love but no longer see, but the ties of love can never be broken. We will always remember you. You will always be a part of us. We will always love you.
Bye-bye.
Final lesson. Bless this journey. Rest our aching hearts. Give stillness to our minds. Oh God, bless us and keep us safe. Hold us in your hand, so that if we stumble, we do not fall. Grant us peace. Amen. As you watch the balloons fly, just a couple of final notices. Please remember you can place your teddy leaf on the trees that will be just inside. When you're going, please do stay forward.